We have 2 readies.
Are you ready?
And they'll start in a second.
There we
There's
go.
1, there's 2.
They're ready. All right, here it is.
0% quad rates. Look at these noobs. Shaking my head.
Is someone gonna do it for the bingo, right? Stack low. I don't know. I don't
Just
think so.
line out till PC. Trust.
Trust. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my. Oh,
no, not like this. Wait, hold on. Screw the PC. I don't care anymore. All right.
Okay. 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 Okay.
All right.
Wiping the sweat off of my brow.
I don't care about the bingo. It was just a joke.
I still care a lot about the bingo.
I never cared about the bingo, even though it was my idea. All right. Phew.
That's like the most scariest situation of all time when you're in comp and you're like on a game losing like game at like or like situation and like you start getting really bad pieces up high. Like the worst feeling.
Something I'm sure these players have experienced time and time again. Handled it pretty well. My board is my personality now. Welcome in, Mari. Yes, indeed.
Mari, why didn't you play, bro? Why didn't you play in one day?
I know the answer to that one. Mari'd have to be up by 10 a.m. So that's like not happening.
Oh, yeah.
Scooty set alarms, was diligent, ready to be here. Forgot to register, or didn't complete registration, I guess more accurately. Didn't log in. So I just thought, okay, you know, Scooty had a good time last time. But then the whole Scooty clan started popping up, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool, you know. Saturday is for Tetris, and then, you know, they're just hanging out, and then Scooty's like, where am I, and where's my match? I'm like literally about to announce the tournament has started. Go ahead and get going.
Restart it all.
Yep, had to make sure that none of the matches were reseeded or anything.
Mari, you could have done that, Mari, while playing one day. He was excited about it, though. He told us he was getting up for it.
Oh. And like it was cool. We had a lot of people, you know, first time people register early, want to make sure that they do it right, you know. We had a lot of people like sneak registrations in the last couple days, you know. It was very exciting to see names start popping up, and then fun to see Scooty pop up this morning. It's like, where's my match? That was also a,
yeah,
you know, TPP. But it's good. I'm glad that it worked out. So.
Top player privilege for real, says you.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait! Oh my god! Oh, wait! What's that? Was that internet? Because Ninja Cam worked. That's gotta wait. No, that's software, right? Like, what is that? Is that internet?
The game is still working.
The game's
I think
still
it's
working.
fine.
Oh wait, Scooty topped out. Wait, what? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Wait.
Open another tab.
Why'd you top that? Why'd you top that?
What? Oh, Scooty was like
trying to Vandy tricked. You could just get playing.
Oh, cinema. All right, we have now confirmed that is not hardware, that is software, right? That is a new tab that cannot count for hardware malfunction. That is software indeed. So yeah. Messes up line count if you swap tabs. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Okay.
Well, we have a decider, I suppose, Pumpy.
We have a decider just like that. Oh my word. And yeah, what the heck? Rare intentional top out loss, right? We could have got the club zero, but
even if we wanted to redo that, I mean, Norg just gave the points.
Norg gave the points. I am okay with it. Scooty wants to concede a point. I'm not gonna fight about it. Can you redo? How would that work? So Scooty's up 2-1.
We'd have to like redo the entire set and
we'd
then
have
just like top out.
We'd have to fake the set real quick if we were to redo it. So, do you want to fake the set real quick?
Which we can do if you guys agree to it.
Yeah, if you guys, I'm actually gonna say that because this was intentional player movement, you know, players play the side. Okay, top out for each one. Okay, all right, we'll do that. We'll do a new lobby. We'll get that sorted in. So while y'all are getting that set up, and thank you for doing that, let's go ahead and jump over. This is it. One day NES Tetris. Scooty, take.
Greetings, Tetris citizens. It is your old pal Van Dweller back with more Mega Dasters. If you want the update, I know your guys, you're all wanting to know. Walked over to the coffee shop, picked up my Amazon package. It was my little rubber silicone strip for the bottom of my shower door, and it did not fit. It was the wrong one. Oh no! So I'm gonna have a bacteria-laden shower door sweep, guys. It's very upsetting. But what is not upsetting is the breakneck speed at which we're getting through these round of 32 matches here in Mega Dasters. That's what it's called, Mega Dasters. So what we've got for you right now, it's going to be one single solo solitary match between Tristop and Hana. The winner of this match will eventually go up against Tuki, but not right now. That's it. That's what we got. Now, in 2.5 hours, we will have our final match of the day. That is going to be Fractal versus Vance, so that is some primetime Tetris for y'all. But right now, it's going to be Tristop versus Hana. Rules, just going to remind you guys of the rules. Best 5, that is what we're doing. Level 18 starts all the way through. Same piece sets re-rolled, not incremented, hurts, and input display turned on. No in-game advice. Do not pause. If you experience tech issues, internet slowdowns, OBS, whatever, just keep playing. I will sort it out. All right, good. Don't use any big buttons, guys. All right, and yeah, the winner gets absolutely something. That's a share in a prize pool, which stands right now at $3,000.70. If you want to contribute to the prize pool, use the Matcherino command to bring up the links. The one that says Mega Dasters, that is the one. I'll bring up the links myself right now so you can see it. Click on it. It'll take you to the landing page for this tournament with our prize pool partner, Matcherino. You can use your existing Twitch, YouTube, Discord, whatever account to log in. It's easy and fun. You will see a button that says contribute. Click on that and then contribute any amount. We're looking to build a big, historically giant online DAS tournament prize pool. So whatever you can do to get us there would be fantastic. And thank you to everybody who has contributed to the prize pool. Laurie H already did it. You're right. You did. Laurie saying use citric acid powder. All right. Well, I got all these suggestions here, but you are a housekeeper, and that's what you did. All right, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, it's that stubborn pink bacteria that, it's hard to get off of everything. But yeah, just getting it off that shower door sweep, it's been hard. Anyway, I'm sure you guys are riveted by me cleaning the bathroom. That's how to support the players. To support the channel, go to patreon.com/monthlytetris. Make an ongoing pledge of support to keep this channel going, just like Scott Gray, J in the Window, K9 Tacky, Corporal Shelby, Troy Dan, Kim, Maruk Potato, Cat Kit, Javin T, Jason, Tony Jr., and all these other people did. And there's a few people that have to be added. Sorry, thank you, love you. If you don't like Patreon, that's fine. There are other ways to support us. Here's the support command. And that should bring up some ways to support us. If you want to make a recurring thing, you can do that over at PayPal, and the link is there. If you're watching on, what is it called? YouTube? If you're watching on YouTube, you've got super chat, super stickers, super thanks, super comments, super this, super that, channel memberships, gift channel memberships. You can even gift multiple channel memberships. Laurie already did that too. If you're on Twitch, you got bits. You can do weird stuff with bits in chat. You can become a subscriber to the channel, right? Subscribe or whatever. You can gift a subscription. You can gift multiple channel memberships. And if you're an Amazon Prime member, you can also use your Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime Gaming sub on this channel. Consider doing it because it's use it or lose it, and you don't want to lose it. So use it on us. Good? Happy? Good. We got players here, Tristop and Hana. Look at them. There they are. It's a heck of a green screen, Tristop. Well, players don't look like they are warming up too much, so I guess I should just give pieces to Good Mrowing. Yes, indeed. I'm going to give them pieces. Should I give them pieces, or do you guys need a little more time? How do you feel? Feel good? We need hertz and input display from Tristop. All right, I'll give him one more minute. Guys, here's the secret sauce, right? If you're trying to get electrolytes, here's what you do. You buy that Gatorade Zero, right? Just for the flavor. And then you add your own custom-made electrolyte mix to it, because there's not enough electrolytes in that Gatorade Zero. Laurie with the Prime sub, 17 months. Thank you, Laurie. Appreciate you. All right. And Laurie has gifted a sub to the channel, and it went to BL Juggler. Thank you very much. Players, I'm going to put the pieces in the chat. Tristop, again, make sure we get your hertz and input display when you are ready, okay? Pieces are going to be here if you need another... Oh, yeah, he's probably not listening. Yes, hertz, input, Tristop. Excuse me. It's been a long day. You're listening? Oh, my God. You're like Fraser Crane. I'm listening, Seattle. You know? Holy moly. You don't know who Fraser Crane is. It's fine. You don't have to know. All right, the pieces are here. Tristop, Hana. (19) E59F. All right, looks like both players are on seated. They're both ready, so let's get them started. What is this? What is this? Mint? No, this is Aqua. Aquamarine bracket is back. Tristop and Hana in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So we are playing Tetris. Well, more accurately, they are playing Tetris and we are watching them. On the left side of your screen, it is Tristop, seed number 12. He qualled in with a 1.06 million. And that got him, yeah, seed number 12. That was the average of his best 3 games played in a 75-minute championship qualifier. Tristop is a record breaker with DAS. Got the first ever DAS 1.3, and he's got a PB of 1.319 million. That is good for 6th on the PB leaderboard. Now, he is not ranked on the competitive DAS Premier poll, but he is ranked in the open category as the top, as the 6th highest ranked Tetris player on that open poll. 83,000 for Tristop. 120 for Hana. Tristop is the winner of multiple regional tournaments, including CTWC Canada, WPL Columbus, CTWC Philadelphia. All of those were in 2024. He is a 5-time CTWC Gold Bracket player. Did not compete in 2023, but since 2020, he's been in the Gold Bracket every year. He's finished as high as the Final Four, which he did in 24. He's also in the top 8 in 21 and this year, 2025. He's played in Mega Masters in 2 years, 22, our first year, and then also in 24. And he's been in the finals of the Classic Tetris Monthly Masters event 3 times. Those were all in 2021. Also was in the finals of Das Masters, the second month we ever did it. That was in August of 24. Also took second in the Das Champions League Season 1, which of course was won by Pixelandy. Tristop, also one of the game crashers. So Tristop, he's been around. He's done some stuff. Someone else who's done some stuff is Hana. Hana, 263, 238 Tristop. Tristop gets a Tetris. Hana seed number 21 qualified in with a 1.024 million. Again, average of the top 3 games played in a 75-minute qualifier. So that is a pretty good record for 75 minutes. Hana has a PB with DAS of 1.27 million. That is a top 30 score on the DAS leaderboard. You have seen Hana recently at CTWC Silver Bracket. Went out against Aoife, who was the person who eventually took out Corion, but we don't like to talk about that. Hana also CTWC Genesis Silver and the DAS tournament as well. Was also in CTWC Silver in 2024. So it's been out to, Genesis a bunch of times, CTWC Silver. Played in a bunch of different levels of Classic Tetris Monthly, and is also a great behind-the-scenes presence for Classic Tetris Monthly as well, helping out with qualified checking and just being generally very, very helpful. So certainly one of our MVPs, Hana. 372 for Tristop, 433 for Hana. That's going to be a top out for Tristop, and Hana is good in game number 1. Hana, you are good. All right, new pieces, players. All right, looks like both players are ready. 6 CE CF6. Good. All right. Game number 2. Hana up 1 game to none. 3-2-1 Tetris. Just to finish up on Hana. Hana is a former Hopefuls circuit winner. Won that one back in November of 2023. And also competed in Mega Masters in 2023. That was the year we did no max out left behind. And I think this is Hana's 4th overall or 5th overall appearance in one of our Das Masters or Mega Dasters events. And Hana's finished as high as the top 16, which they did in last month. So basically August, the last month that we did it, was Hana's best finish in Das Masters. 48,000 for Tristop, 71,000 for Hana. And according to Match Database, these two players have not played against each other before. So another matchagami made possible by our Das Masters series. You'll have to see it. Jungle Cook says, trying to anagram their names together, but the best I got is Parathions. Just missing the second T. Oh, I haven't thought about that. Yeah, now you've got me obsessed with trying to anagram things while I'm walking around. This is not good. Tristop plus Hana equals hot aspirant. All right, somebody used anagrammer.com, right? Oh no, and that is going to be a top out for Hana. Chase down for Tristop is 223. There is a Tetris. So 223 is what is needed. Basically 10,000 points will do it. And there it is. So a quick 1-to-1. Stack 'em high with the prime sub. Thank you, Stack 'em high. Appreciate that. Chen is currently on a 7-stream streak. You got a pin in before Hana. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Doubling Joe. Doubling down. E795F9. All right, looks like both players are ready. Tristop and Hana. Game number 3 tied at a game apiece. 3-2-1 Tetris. All right, back-to-back L's to start off game 3. Back-to-back L's is pretty much what I do in a double elimination Tetris tournament. Tetris Tristop. Hana's got 2. One more Mega Dasters match tonight. Fractal versus Vance. Tristop trying to get that square over to the left and maybe just didn't fully have Das or missed a tap or something, but that is going to hang a little bit, so that's going to slow him down. Trist guy in the chat, what's up? Joe Chen. FTW. Arctic, Adam Verbus. Burbia. Wallbant is here. The more I play Das, says Wallbant, the more impressive Tristop's 1.3 on an LCD screen becomes. Arctic is here saying, Frasier is basically 90s Big Bang Theory. Yeah, I mean, Frasier, I don't know. I find Big Bang Theory really obnoxious. I don't like it. I know, some people love it. It's hugely popular. But I do not like it. And I love Frasier. Although I haven't seen the, the Frasier reboot, nor do I intend on watching it ever. It sounds and looks terrible. Vandy, is the economy economic? Not currently. Not currently. Well, let me see. When was the last time the economy was economic? 1890? $244 for Tristop, $268 Hana. 1890 is crazy. Like right before the Sherman Antitrust Act. $297 Tristop, $315 Hana. Pumpy Heart with the raid party of 33. Thank you, Pumpy Heart. Pumpy was running the one-day tournament. I think that was it a finals? Was that a finals? The Scooty versus Meme. That was the finals. Pretty good finals. Tetris Hana 412, 349 for Tristop. And Aspire and High. It was the finals. Yeah, I looked for an indicator of what round it was, but I didn't, I guess, look closely enough. Tetris Hana 481, 383 Tristop. So about 100,000 point lead for Hana. With about 21 lines to go until level 19 kicks in. That speed will increase by 50%. The value of line clears will go up incrementally every 10 lines. Cox, Danny J. I will say this about Joe. I love Joe. Joe in chat, great. It's pretty wild, though, to have a Twitch name and insist that people do not call you your Twitch name, right? It is pretty wild. Like, that is... You're expecting people to remember a different name than the one that you chose to, you know, display publicly. Like, if you want to be called Joe, you should put Joe in your Twitch name. Like, I'm happy to call you Joe. I'll call you Joe forever because I'll remember, but that is non-standard Twitch etiquette. I'm going to say that is an exception to Twitch etiquette. 580 for Hana, 485 for Tristop. But I will continue to call you Joe. I mean, you said call me Joe, I will. But if I slip every once in a while, I mean, you'll know why. It's totally non-standard. Dirty Tetris, column 6, one row up, Tristop. Like, I know what my Twitch name is. You cannot refer to me as that. Oh, sorry. 688 Hana, 550 for Tristop. So Hana has built out that lead even a bit more. And Tristop gets a long bar down for a Tetris, but trying to avoid this high center. Okay, there you go. There's some stacking. Tristop going to open up column 4 as a Tetris well. And kind of going aggro here and gets the long bar down. And aggro, yeah, is probably the right thing to do. I mean, he's back by, 100 and however many thousand points. And when are you going to get him, right? The alternative is, oh, I'm just waiting and hoping for my opponent to top out. But, you could just totally run out of runway while your opponent's going. So gambling, not so bad. Oh, this is a big gamble here. Really needs a long bar for the right side. And that is going to do it for Tristop. Hana goes up 2-1. Can I have the prize pool, Vandy? I want it. You gotta effing play, Tetris. You gotta play. Oh, well, then you cannot. All right, the pieces are here. There's some joke about, some guy who goes to sleep every night. He's like, God, please, God, let me win the lottery. Dear God, please, every single night he prays. God, please, let me win the lottery just one time, just one thing. Great, merciful God, please, let me win the lottery. And then one day, he's praying. God stops him right in the middle and says, if you want to win the lottery, you got to play. That's an old joke. And I removed the ethnicities. So, see, we're friendly. 362, 316. All right, both players are ready. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I removed the ethnicities and the accent. Because it's 2025 and I want to be allowed on the internet and continue to do the things I'm doing. Yes, God's ethnicity was specified in that joke. He was Ecuadorian. So I didn't want to say that though. You got your t-shirt in the mail, super comfy. Did you tag me on Instagram? I think you did. All right, the tuck of the Tetris for Tristop. 93,000, 73,000 for Hana. Well, I'm glad you like your shirt, Lucy. You tagged the monthly Tetris account. Yes, all right, that's who I thought it was. I'm like, all right, I think that's Lucy. All right, GG's. Wear it with pride. 141 for Tristop, 118 for Hana. Wasn't there some story about someone who tipped a lottery ticket and tried to sue to get it back after it won? I mean, that is ridiculous. Like, you are an idiot. Like, you want all the credit for tipping a lottery ticket, but you don't actually want the person to win. Like, why would you do it in the first place? Because you want all the credit. It's idiotic. Makes me so mad. $235, Tristop. $236, Hana. Is the match score correct? I was not focused. Yeah, Hana's up 2-1. Yes. You think he lost the case with the lottery ticket? He's like, yeah, Your Honor, I didn't know it would win. Like, that's your defense? That's dumb. $285 for Tristop, $284 for Hana. You've heard it, King's Demon? Yeah, I've heard that too. Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe. 337 for Hana, 354 for Tristop. Tetris Hana 384, 377 Tristop. So they're keeping pace with one another for a bit. When I was younger, I had some friends who had a cheap uncle that would give scratch-off tickets as gift. One of them won $2,000, and the uncle was so pissed. What are people doing? You think you'd be happy for them? Like, oh, congratulations, you won. Amazing. Like, I gifted you. I bought something for, $20 that got you $2,000. Wow. I'm a great uncle. Aren't you? Like, why would you be mad? Stupid. God. I am not a misanthrope anymore. But I can understand why people would be, hearing stuff like that makes you so mad. $540 for Tristop, $465 for Hana. What's up? Emily is useless. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Hanging in there, drinking my Gatorade Zero with extra electrolytes. How are you doing? $549 Tristop, $489 Hana. You're cold. Oh, goodness. Well, the weather really starting to turn in a lot of places. Tristop is into 19 at 6:01, and he has got to win this match in order to continue on, or win this game in order to continue on in the tournament. Yeah, it was in the 70s here today, which was nice. In between streams, I took a little walk over. It was super pleasant. It's like perfect weather. There were actually like leaves on the ground, and it smelled like fall. Which it never, it does that for like 2 days. And it was like, oh, this is nice. That's the one thing I do miss. The one thing I miss about New England living in there is autumn. Tetris Tristop 688, 602 for Hana. Electrolytes, yes indeed. That is what plants crave, and it's what your body craves. Check with your doctor. All right, players, just make sure you keep on playing. If you do experience technical issues, just keep playing. Assume your game will count. I'm going to go ahead and refresh one of our players here. All right. $6.95 for Tristop. All right, game came back. $8.54 for Tristop, $7.05 for Hana. See, sometimes the stream comes back, you know. That's why you don't stop playing. Tetris Tristop, $8.93. Yeah, generally speaking, the score speaks, unless we're super early and the stream just seems like it's never coming back. But if it does come back, then we keep going. All right, 906 Tristop, 867 Hana. It is close, but both players kind of digging and burning. It's still anyone's game, especially with Hana back by like, 6 or 8 lines. We'll see what happens here. Tristop is going to want to convert some of this into a Tetris for sure. We'll see. Long bar down Tetris for Tristop. That could be a critical Tetris. Hana gonna really just have to Tetris out here. That's gonna be a top out for Tristop. Chase down target 984. And Hana really, oh no, that extra burn, that might put Hana really out. Unless, yeah, 956. Really needed 2 Tetrises. And the 2 Tetrises would have been good, but Tristop gonna tie it up 2 games apiece, and we are moving to a decider. So yeah, Hana really needed to try to find a way not to burn, but you can say that, but how do you do it, right? Yeah, no worries, Tristop. You're fine. You're fine. There's only a couple levels, and it came back, so that is good. 8E1924. 8E1924, but really good as I mean, I don't know if Dan V will ask you for it or not, but top 32, probably not. I don't think we're editing top 32. Probably just gonna leave that up as VODs, but all right, both players ready. 8E1924. Both players ready. It is decider time. Tristop and Hana, the winner, moves on to the round of 16 in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Aardvark Arraignment says Hana got them fat cans for headphones. All right. Aardvark Arraignment likes fat cans. Good job. They are good. So the winner of this one single solitary game will determine who moves on to the round of 16. And the winner of this will take on someone who, yeah, it takes on Tugi out of the Sky bracket. Not today, but later. 70,000 for Hana, 91,000 for Tristop. Oh, Hana doesn't take that. That would have been an interesting burn there for Hana to get clean in one move with that L piece face down. but I don't think they saw it. But I saw it, which means I'm improving. I'm improving. I actually saw a thing. Did you guys see it? I saw it. $123. Yeah, that would have been like an up, like a flat upside down, like back up for the L, with the little nub pointing down, flat. 8, 9, 10. That would have been amazing. 169 for Hana, 144 for Tristop. Unless I'm wrong, you know, I probably didn't see what I thought I saw. All right, little S flat there for Hana. Skimming it away, get Tetris ready. There's a Tetris. Hana 193, 196 for Tristop. Another match coming up in about a little under 2 hours. And I'm going to sit on the couch and do nothing. No, I have something I have to do for tomorrow. All right, little kind of misdrop for Hana. They're going to recover. There's a triple. And we're recovering. Is the thing you need to do something with mold? No, it's homework, actually. No, we're still on the temporary AC. We had like multiple dudes here for multiple hours just looking at the AC, going up on the roof, coming back down, walkie-talkie up and down. It was a mess. It's really a nightmare. Tetris Tristop 363, 326 for Hana. I know. I'm just a young student. It's not time to move. It'll be fine. They'll get it sorted. And we have a temporary, like, portable AC, which is nice and cold, except in this room. It doesn't reach, so... It's always hot AF when I'm streaming Tetris for y'all. Hana gonna miss the S spin. Jasmine's here, says nice Vits. Well, you would know. Tristop up high here. This is not survivable. So chase down target for Hana. 414. That is what you need to get to advance to the next round. And the well is open. And this is not a given. All right, taking the burns, and the triple goes in. That's not quite enough yet. Tristop thinks it's over, but this is still, you know... 413, 509. One more, and the long bar in, and that is going to clinch it. Hana is good, but that was not a given. That could have gone either way. If you get RNG'd in that moment, I mean, that you're out. But Hana will take it 3-2. Hana will be moving on to the round of 16. GG's, you Tristop. Hope to see you again in future months. Good luck in all your future endeavors. All right, Hana gonna take it to 19. Tristop, let me know if they still have the Bulgogi there. Kingsman, you're killing me here. bulgogi. I could, oh my, I could wreck some bulgogi right now. Holy moly. That was a good fight. I love that's my favorite Vits right there, is setting up over the too wide well and putting like an S or a Z over it. I love that setup. Yeah, Jasmine, that's like the best Vit setup of all time. That is my absolute favorite. I don't know who sort of figured that out, but I've seen Scooty do that a bunch. Kingsman, I got to visit you sometime. I should just go out to Long Island and visit Kingsman, and we can have like a play date. All right, I'm going out there. All right, Hana is mullening. Do I have to watch the entire mullen? Do I? Is that required? We'll watch the mullen. We're going to watch it. There's only 50 lines to go. We're watching this mullen. This is going to be a max. You better get the max off this. It's not going to be easy, but you're going to get it. I'm not in New York City. I'm in Austin, but I should just go and find Kingsman. Next year, hopefully I'll be working and we'll be able to afford to travel again. Austin is good barbecue. It does. What's up, Tacky? How are you, man? Tacky and I got some chicken sandwiches. It was very messy. All right, 842 for Hana on 26. I mean, this is maxable. Been to Goldie's. What is Goldie's? What is that? I haven't. Goldie's Barbecue. Is that down in where is that? All right, Hana's still trying to muster a maxer. It's going to be pretty hard to know. That's going to be a top out for Hana. Doesn't matter. Hana takes it 3 games to do. So congratulations to you. You have done well, and you will be moving on to the round 16. We're going to show you the bracket. That's not the bracket. Is that the bracket? Well, it is kind of the bracket. That's the top 16. This is how it's shaping up. We already do have 2 players in the top 8, Bendy and Eliash, but this is what the top 16 looks like. So we just need 3 more players. We're going to get one of those tonight, or 4 more players. We're going to get one of those tonight in the red bracket. That's going to be Vance versus Fractal. That's going to start in an hour and 45 minutes. Who's pink purple? Pink purple is Scooty, Poopy, Alex, Oof. Hana says, it's an honor playing Tristop, was my commentator for my first ever online match. Oh, I had no idea. Kingsman says, I wish I had barbecue when I was in Austin. Instead, we went to this Asian Spanish fusion place where my wife ate this monster red snapper. Monkas. Do you live anywhere near the F1 track at all? I mean, nobody really lives near the F1 track, I would hope. It's kind of out in no man's land, but, you know, you can get out there. I don't know if they're building around it and stuff, but, I mean, you can get there. It's not hard. It's easy. All right, well, that is where we're at. Thank you to those of you who supported this stream. Lori, sub, also gifted sub to BL Juggler. Sackham High, thank you. Pumpy Heart with the raid. I think we had over on YouTube, I think we had 5 memberships earlier from Lori, so thank you. Did we have anyone else to stream on YouTube? I don't remember. No, I don't think so. But yeah, thank you very much, everybody. Patrons, Scott Gray, Jin, the Window, Kenny, Atake, Corporal Shelby, Troy, Dan, Kim, Emerald, Potato, Kaka, Javin, DJ, Sunny Jr., thank you. And everybody else on the slide, thank you. Prize still stuck at 3,000, so we'll get that moving. And thanks to everybody who's contributed so far. Really appreciate y'all. Okay, guys. Hour and 40 minutes, something like that. We're going to have one more match tonight. So take care. I will see you then, YouTube. Have a great day. Twitch, thank you.